I still do that. But sometimes you gotta raise hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it like that, and you know,
Yep.
if you do a job for me, I'm gonna raise hell at you if I need it. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you like that.
Yeah.
But and I ain't Donald Trump's, politician, man, and nothing like that. But I want to tell you, my country's all screwed up.
Yeah,
And
it
until we
is.
make some big changes in it, And look, he's only going to be in there 4 more years, even after this time. We're going to keep him in there 4 more years. But
You
even
think
after
so?
that, we're going to be.
Oh,
Look, after
gosh.
that.
He might not stay in there his first
No, he'll stay in there a little bit. After that, though, guess what, though? Then we're going to have to depend on somebody's trust and being honest and being sincere about things. And they're going to be hard to find. I mean, I don't give a crap
That
if you tell
is
me it's
hard
the
to
governor of
find.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Till he shows me something, I don't believe it. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Anyway, all right, there's Don. There's me and there's Megan. Look, that's where he signed my shirt at. See where he signed my shirt at?
Oh my God.
And then he loves Megan. I thought he loved me, right? But guess what? He loves Megan. See, look, you see the clothes he's got on. And then see, look, you see him again. Where's that? Where's that? There he is. Look, we got about 1,500 pictures of it. I got
Where
a
were
big.
you in that?
Look, huh?
Where were you?
Well, I seen him from Mobile all the way to Virginia, But the deal of it is, though, I told him I'd go down there and build his wall, and I'd pay 25 guys 6 months out of my pocket to build on that wall. You hear me? And he said, would you do that? And I said, yeah, I would. He said, you believe in it that strong? I said, hell yeah, I do. And then he said, you got a business card? That's the next question out of his mouth. And I said, yes, sir. And I handed him a business card. And I said, oh, yeah, by the way, can I get you to sign a damn shirt that I only wear on July 4th every year since 1981? And I said, you better sign it perfectly in the white. I said, because if you get in the red, I'm going to be mad as hell. That's what I told him. He didn't, and he said, yes, sir. And he got there and he signed his name right in the white. And then I handed him a card. We didn't see him. That was the first time I ever met him, And then we seen him a month. I was impressed, because he's a nice guy. And so we went to Georgia a month later. He'd had 4 more rallies, and we were saying, I know I'm a businessman. I know where to stand, And so as he was leaving, he come by there and he looked at me. And he said, I know you. I signed your shirt, didn't I? And I said, yeah. And he said, Rick and Meg from Alabama. And I said, how the hell do you remember that? You know what I mean? I said, how the hell did you remember that?
True.
He said, how can I forget you, Ricky? I said, damn. But he talked to me like he'd known me all my life. And then that really impressed me. You hear me? So then we started going and seeing him, different places when he's going to be. And one time he come up, he said, hey, I wish that in line. He said, are you stalking me or what? He said, damn. He said, everywhere I go, you there. I said, hell, I'm supporting you, sorry ass, what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I said, we need somebody, that's going to help us. And I don't care if it's a woman. I don't care if it's a man, you hear me? But I don't want it to be no he, she. I'm just playing. I want it to be a woman or a man. I don't want it to be.
I used to be a boy.
But you know what I tell you on that? Well, I buried my brother one day, and so my brother, I'm gonna tell you truthfully. My brother hated black people. He called them niggers. Like down south, that's what they call it. There's nothing racial, nothing like that. It's just they call me Cracker down there. You hear me? They said, "What you do, Cracker?" I said, "Nothing, nigga. What you do?" Because that's the way we always been. Because we always had them down there. Y'all never had them up here. But anyway, my brother, my brother, he didn't really like black guys, but he had one black friend named Mitchell Hill, and he happened to be my friend. And so when my brother died, my brother, he always told me, he said, Ricky, he said, when I die, he said, will you give me one nigger pallbearer? And I said, yeah. And so I asked Mitchell, my friend, which, you know what he called Mitchell? Every time he'd see Mitchell owns a big old landscaping company, got $1 million. My brother called him a nigger, all the time, But anyway, and so I asked Mitchell, I said, man, my brother wanted you to be the pallbearer, Because I said he had to have, he said, I know, Ricky, one nigger at the funeral. I mean, that's the way, and so, but Mitchell was the pallbearer there. But before we buried him, we was, I was talking to his children. We was at the funeral home, my brother was there. And so my brother's children was there. And so I looked at them, I stood up and I said, and I know the guy that owns the funeral home, And I looked at him, I said, y'all don't mind if we have one nigger for a pallbearer, do you? And, my brother's children were there, 2 boys and a girl. And he goes, they go, nah, we don't care, if Daddy wanted that, because that was my brother, He said, if that's what Daddy wanted, he said, that's what we want. And so, but the funeral man, the funeral director, well, he tickled the crap out of me. He stood up and he said, I'm finished. He said, what'd you just say? And I said, well, my brother wanted one nigger there, you know, and we're going to have a nigger. And he said, my wife's black. He said, I don't appreciate that one bit. And I said, look, you know what I told him? I said, I can't help that. I'm sorry for you. But he was joking, though. He said, no, Ricky, I'm just joking. I said, hey, you almost had me because he made me flush, you know.
Oh, jeez.
But, you know, so I don't really think nothing about it, you know what I mean? Because, you know, my whole life down there, you know, every time one of them black boys see me, they'd say, what you doing, cracker? You know, and I'd just say, wait, you know, and I don't know where to call them, Negroes, you know, niggers, African American, you know. I don't know what to call them. They changed, you know, I don't know where to call them Africans, you know. I mean, they changed it so many times.
Just call him friend.
I do call them friend. Look, listen, make it thing. Tell them I have no enemies, do it. Unless somebody gets mad at me for saying something, you know.
A couple rest area attendants.
Couple rest area workers, you know, when they park wrong or something, you know. But you know, I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. I don't like to see poverty, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not being racist but you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something. My great granddad, you know what he was? He was a scout for the Confederate Army. You know what he was? He was an Indian. You know what recognition he got? None. You know what I mean? But yet they tear him down. You know, he never got no recognition of being in the Army or nothing like that. He ended up with a saber. I always told my family member, I said, hell, he found that on a dead soldier and took it. You know what I mean? Y'all just, but in all reality though, he was a scout for the Confederate Army. You know, and I feel sorry because they're trying to tear down all the Confederate monuments and stuff. You know, Robert E. Lee's birthday's on my birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday's January 21st. But I also share it with a nigger, Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? But I do share it with Robert E. Lee too. You know, and he was a great Southern general. You know, but now if it was Grant, if Grant statues was up, I don't want to tear them down just because they're from the North. You know, I don't want to tear Martin Luther King statues down. You know what I mean? But now I want them to leave my damn Confederate statues alone. You know, because I mean that's something that happened 200 years ago. We can't change that. We can't change nothing that happened 15 minutes ago. You know what I mean? But so we just have to evolve and go forward, be good to one another. But I'm gonna tell you something, Megan, I'm the nicest guy in the world. But now you piss me off, though. I don't give a shit about this job that's coming. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm a real person. You know, if somebody's good to me, I'm good to them back. But if I pulled up there at that trailer company I work for, and you know, and they told me to go out there and hook that brand new 2017 lot, and they pissed me off, I'd probably drag that trailer down to 25 trailers before I left that lot. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a crap about no $1,500. I don't even give a crap about this job, do I? I could never work a day in my life. Again, you know why? Because I started working when I was 6 years old, and I made $1 million the time I was 30. And then the last $1 million I made the time I was 30, so I was about 50, you know. And so now I just, you know, I meet people, I enjoy life, I get up every day, I laugh. You know, I'm not racist, you know what I mean? But then again, you know, sometimes, you know, people let me down, you know. I hired 2 Mexicans one time when I was in the construction business, and I had them in this big old building, about as big as here that other house over there. And I just hired them, and all my guys were mad at me because I hired them, you know what I mean? And so I said, okay, I'm gonna put them guys up in the front, and they're gonna tear out 2 sheetrock walls this morning. And I said, all you other guys, you other 15, get back here in the back. Y'all gonna cut that concrete out, get it ready to pour, you know, pads and stuff. And so they got back there doing that. So I come up there and I told those 2 Mexicans, I said, look, I can't red spray paint. And I drew it down like this, and I drew it down like this, and then I put an X in it. And I said, take this wall out. You understand?